Good morning, friends and fellow farmers. Oh, we didn't give Harvey a birthday gift. Didn't see him. Or not Harvey, Elliot. Sorry, Elliot. Where is, There she is. She's reading a book. Hey there, had some extra wood lying around. Thought maybe you could use it. 650 wood? Yeah, I can always use 50 wood. This is a lot more peaceful than my spot in town. I'm very happy here. I give you a big hug, but you're squatting, and I can't. There's a physical impossibility. I got a barrier of... Oh, just wanted the battery. Okay, I've got too much stuff. Let's put this honey here. Okay, I'm going to put the honey here. I don't know, do I need a lobster? I mean, maybe. I don't need to be packed around all this truffle oil, though. I think I'm good on batteries. We had like hundreds. Get rid of this fish, although I do need to smoke a fish. Let's grab these. Grabbing our riches for the day. I mean, it's a lot of ore. Like 100 iridium ore every day. It's 20 bars. So as soon as I do the math and figure out what that's worth, it's worth a bit. We'll be able to, you know. Okay, I breathe relief every time I go in there, and it's not like horrifying. So that's good. Now you guys should be all good with food, right? Oh, you're still grumpy? Did you guys... Come on. You must have got fed today, right? Yeah, go eat. Go eat. I don't know why you're being pouty. They're going to not let me live this one down for ages, are they? Okay, so we're going to head back to the island and get our magical stuff happening over there. Okay, I don't know. I don't really... Whatever. We got tons of things in our inventory. But we've got enough space, I think. Okay, so I got my sprinklers, got my flowers. That's all I need. Aw, look at you. I'm going to get that later. Just going to... Whoa! Through time and space, the largemouth bass joined us on our journey. Okay, so let's have ourselves a delicious coffee. So... These, hold up. What do I think about this? So, like, these pineapples, they grew in the pots, right, because they grow in the pots here. So all of this, theoretically, if I grew a flower in a pot, I could put honey all over the place here, couldn't I? Theoretically. And this as well should also be a honeyable spot. Is it not? If I'm using flower pots? I feel like that should work, and just put perma stuff and not have a sprinkler. My brain. That's the sound of my brain. Oh, what? Okay, I dumped off my... Where did I put my honey things? Okay, let's go grab some stuff while we're at it, and that way I've got resources. I've recorded a bunch of episodes again ahead here, so people have probably told me helpful things. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for my deluxe stay watered forever. There we go. Deluxe retaining soil. And I must have dumped the honey pots in the... Here somewhere. Do I have a stash of them? There's my bee houses. Okay. And then my planters, do I have some of those kicking around? Like, I don't want to go bananas here before I realize if I have planters. How many can I make? 37? I was going to bring a few with me, and we're going to check it out. Okay. Back we go. It's amazing when you start thinking about this game in terms of positioning of things and like how to max things out. You really view every nook and cranny a little bit different, and you're like, okay, how can we do this? How can I get at that? How can we get at this? Okay, here's my bee house. So, yeah, that's actually not bad. Huh, okay. Yeah, I can live with this. Then for now, I'll put a sprinkler here. Again, I might be able to amp up my efficiencies here a little bit, but for the moment, this will do. Okay, so I've got to decide, yeah, what do I want? I think I might be able to stick with this top approach. We'll just come through the top. Now, I could also then maybe put, that'd be a question, is could I put a planter here and some of this delicious stuff in there, and then one of these in, and then water this once. And then could I then put bee houses along here as well to sort of max out my journey? Maybe one, hopefully I can just have these then everywhere. I really could only do one there, couldn't I? So it would be more efficient to maybe put one there, and then knock that middle one out? Kind of would. Okay. These puzzles, I love them. Okay, we can put one there for sure. No, that might be fine. I don't want to make it more convoluted. It's already convoluted enough. Let's just stick with that. Okay, so that's the first ring of horrible here, and then we'll go there. Okay, let's put that there. I'm going to leave that there, and we can put one here. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Let's try and put one there. Okay, so there we go. That's a nice little route. So we'll see. I might have to put nice flooring through this to make it a little bit more obvious as well. Now let's clear out some of these trees. Can I just, no, we can't, huh? Please. So I can't see. So this is an issue. 151. Yeah, okay. I can see it that I cannot plant there. Okay, so the trees are a non-plantable spot, I guess. No. Okay, but I could, presumably I could put a planter there and do the whole planter thing. See, again, I suspect I could be doing this whole thing like so much better, but, so let's do this. Let's try this. Let's put a, will you go there, and then there. Oh, this is such a pain. There. And I could put a, okay, so, and then I'm going to have an inner ring. So there, and then there, and there, and there. I love this process. Okay, and then we'll put our bee houses here. Okay, and that counts as a layer there. And then we'll come here. I mean, again, this is probably not the most efficient way to be doing this. This is just the way I was doing it on my my massive. I did a honey playthrough. If anybody has not seen that one, it's I just made a bee farm. It was a massive bee farm, and so this is the one I picked partly because I just like the look of it. I don't know that there was any other rational reason for it. So yeah, I just went with this. It was nice. So what I could do, I guess, now is we could put in a whole row here. I can just put one planter here. I think that's fine. And then if we chose to get rid of those, we could, but I might just keep them. And again, I'm hoping this works because this is technically farmland, so this should work. We're going to have to see. And if it is, then I might put planter boxes in where I had sprinklers or get rid of the sprinklers and like close those spaces. So I can also put one more maybe down here. Yes, I can. Okay. All right. So that's not bad as a start, right? Yeah, we'll see how this goes. If this works, then I will probably kind of put more in here. But I do, as long as I have a nice clean path through here, this isn't so bad. So then the next one would be, yeah, I think I could probably, same thing, we could make a nice, like, what's that in my way? Oh, that. Okay, so now that's going to be a bit of a grief, isn't it? However, okay, I'm so sorry. But the cost of the square footage I'm paying here, the price of... so that... Boop, boop, boop. My pot would be in here. Right there, right? Okay, so let's put... Yeah, I don't think I can plant directly here. No. So I'm going to have to put a planter in that one. I was thinking I was going to be able to make this one work. Okay, and then... There we go. Interestingly, this process isn't as, like, terrible as I was expecting. So like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess we've done it before a little bit, so I'm accustomed to the pain I'm bringing to myself. Okay, so now if I continue, yeah, we can continue through. That's nice. Okay. And then that's a little walkway through. Again, it may be not the most efficient. Like, we could be, you know, I could close this off and we could come up here, or I could put another thing up here. I don't know. We got to see how we want to do this. Once I get some flooring in, that might make this a little bit easier. I'm going to move this light because it is in the way. I will have to deal with that later. And I guess there'll be no more golden coconuts for me. Because we got the other ones that produce coconuts. I might be able to leave some. We'll see how this gets. Okay, yeah, no, this is bananas, but it's a start. It's bananas and mangoes. It's a good combination. I think this won't be the worst. We're gonna have a little bit of backtracking here. I mean, you know, there's a harvest feel. That's what I'm going for here. Is like, how does this feel to harvest this mess? Because that's what we're going to be facing, I think, is this whole harvesting issue. Okay. Yes, and now I'm already thinking like I could have probably kind of maxed this out a little bit better, but whatever. Okay, and then these ones here, I might come down in through, so we'll see how we want to do that. I'm going to enclose this, I guess, if I can. Somebody's going to probably come and tell me that I can't do this, or that, you know, or it won't work or something, but we'll do, for now, we'll try this. And if I have to retool, not a big deal, because we have the resources to do this. It's the beauty of having essentially infinite money, is we can just do whatever. We can make this game as hard on ourselves as we would like. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're not going to produce honey by yourself. Okay, and then I think the same thing. I think I'll leave, maybe, do I want to leave a space? How do I want to come through here? When we collect this, boo, boo, boo. Do I want to just be able to walk right down the middle and keep on going to the next one? Might be nice. These ones that are existing on the sand, I'm hoping that that works for them. I think it should. Oh, and why would I put a planter there, you ask? I don't know. It's a very good question. One I don't always have the answer to. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I'm happy. That's a good start. I feel like that's, I'd like to get our street lights, but we can't. Hey, we got some more work out here, but yeah, this is going to happen. This is good. Okay, so I've got maybe half of that done, and we've used up, what did I have? 350? So we've used maybe 100 or something. I don't know. So maybe we still have, yeah, I mean, once I get these other areas complete, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to get all my bee houses over here. I don't know that it's going to happen. Although this area here is a bit of a mystery to me. We'll see how this works out. I'm not sure the logistics of this. I do think I'm going to have to do something different than what I did here, maybe. I might go with weird rows and just have a lot of flowers planted in the bottom row. And then it might also have to have like a block or a row in between so I don't accidentally cut everything down. I think that's going to be an issue. So I've got to be a little bit more careful, especially when I'm scything. And we can use the scythe to get rid of stuff. I think that's going to become problematic. Oh, I had my fertilizer out here as well. I didn't remember we were doing this. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the enricher, the sprinkler that would sprinkle farther. Right. So many things that you almost don't end up needing at a certain point in this game because you're like way too far along. Okay. So the computer, right, it works here by itself, which is nice. Well, that was a good, I don't know what it would, like, where do I want to store all these, the bananas and mangoes? I don't really want these in my inventory. I'm just going to dump these. Let's go to the yellow bin. Yeah, because these are yellow, I think. I mean, the mango's kind of orange, but really. Those are clearly purple. I might just sell these. Just to clear my... And I should sell moss, because I don't think I've sold a moss. I'm going to get rid of the lobster now. And the bass. The void salmon roe. Again, I'll just sell that. I'm not going to use it. I'll keep the sap. And good. Well, that's excellent. Yeah, I feel like we made some progress there. It's going to be... Yeah, I just got to figure out what areas we're willing to give up our pineapple planters for. Because there's a trade-off. But I think, I'm assuming the honey will produce more per... Even if it doesn't, it looks nice. And it is a better use of the honey than on the basic honey. So all told, at least I'm using my apiaries somewhere. And I'm making life more insane for ourselves by loading this place up with an unbelievable number of things. I could also go back to actually putting planters in this house if need be. We could go back to pineappling in here. Although it's kind of nice to have a house. You know what? Sometimes you just got to hoard pineapple, and that's the way it is. But I think that bought us quite a bit of space having the pineapple in here, as opposed to using all, because we can't put the honey in here, I don't think. I don't think you can. I've never tried to put an apiary in the house with a flower. I have no idea if that works. Oh, that's a question. Would that... I'm going to just do one here because I'm very curious now. Oh, I gotta go to bed. Anyway, we'll do it next time. It probably doesn't work. Somebody will leave a comment. I'm not going to see your comment because I'm going to record like 5 more episodes, but we'll see. I'm very curious if anything will come of that. At any rate, we will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.